What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our round 3 battle for the NCP Summer Slam. We are all the way here in the quarterfinals. We need to win today, next week, and the week after, and then we're the champions. But if we only lose one game, the entire rest of the way, it's over. We're out, and this team is done. Regardless, I think we have definitely an amazing team and a really good shot at getting to at least the semifinals. I'm super excited for that. And if we can do it, that'd be absolutely massive for us. I am currently streaming live on twitch.tv/MattOshea. Every single one of our NCP Summer Slam games will be streamed on Twitch, as well as every single one of our games for PAC, the Pokemon All-Star competition. So if you have not already checked out the draft analysis for that, that should be going up, I believe it was yesterday or like Thursday or something, around that time. So I'd highly recommend going back to taking a look at it. Our first week's battle is against Tone, who is in the chat today. Hi, Tone, as well as quite a few other people that are going to be in the competition, so I'd highly recommend it. And the league there is pretty similar. The team is pretty similar to what we have on our squad right now. Regardless, this week we are playing against Joe Carlino, Joe DeFlaming, and his Atlanta Talonflames. He is streaming on his Twitch as well, the same time that we are streaming it, and this is a pretty big game. You guys see the matchup? I'll post it right now. Boom, you guys see on your screen. Ooh, movie magic, editing. I'm excited for this one because he doesn't really have an answer to Coco. He really doesn't. He has a grand total of 1 resist/immunity for electric type attacks. Like I said, he has no resists to Coco outside of Electivire, and that's an immunity, which is like cool and everything, but not the best. Okay, and we can like wear it down with U-turns and Dazzling Gleam, so I feel really confident about that. His team as well, while it's fast, is not as fast as our team. Okay, he's got a pretty fast Mon and Gengar, he's got a pretty fast Mon and Aerodactyl, but then it drops down to Victini, which, I'll be honest, not the best, okay? Because our team has 3 Mons with ridiculous speed. 130 on 2 of them, 121 on another. That's really awesome, and we have quite a few answers to his physical checks. The Urshifu, the Swampert, sorry, not the Urshifu, the Swampert, the Urshifu, the Victini, the Incineroar, the Aerodactyl. We can all kind of check these things because of Swampert, Slowking, Tangela, Silvally. We have a lot of different options. I'm not gonna lie, I'm really, really excited to see how this matchup goes because I feel like the team we built is really strong and can definitely get us the win. We did not make many adjustments after the mocks, but so yeah, that's it. We just didn't make many changes after the mocks, and I feel pretty good about the change that we did make and the team in general. So we're gonna start with our first Mon. It is going to be Icarus, our Tornado Starion. Looking at this matchup, the one Pokemon I looked at and said, you know what, this Pokemon has an amazing matchup, much more so than Tapu Koko, was Tornado Starion. Now, as much as I hate to be running Boots here, and I really don't want to have to run Boots, I just think it's kind of necessary. He has 1 Rocker in his Aerodactyl. Now, while Aerodactyl is kind of walled by a lot of my team, and it speed ties Koko and Spectrier, I don't feel like it's necessarily, it could still come. And because of that, I need to be prepared for rocks. So we're running Boots for that reason, and I'm pretty set on this. If I wasn't running Boots, I'd probably run like maybe a what was I gonna run? I wouldn't run a Rocky Helmet. I run the Wakan Berry for like a Victini Bolt Strike, a Scarf Bolt Strike, for example, in terrain is gonna Oko me, so I gotta be careful for that. But that was an option there. Hurricane, Knockoff, U-Turn, and Taunt are our moves of choice this week. Taunt shuts down the Cresselia, which is super nice. U-Turn for momentum. Knockoff will do like 75% to the Gengar, which is very good for us, especially because we're running no special attack and a minus special attack nature, or physical attack rather, excuse me. And then we also have Hurricane because Hurricane is just really good stab all over the place. He has 1 or 2 resists rather to flying, one being the Electivire, which is already pressured extremely well by my Koko, and the other one being the Aerodactyl, which is super threatening as well, but we can still potentially get a confusion, knock off Boots, U-turn around, whatever, get into our threats. As long as we're getting a chip on Aerodactyl, we're in a good spot. Our speed on this set is there for, let me just pull it up quickly. Speed for Gengar, we also take Adamant, Scarf Victini's, V-Create, or Bolt Strike. We also take a Jolly Scarf or Shifu's Certain Strikes from full. And we take 2 Scarf Gengar's Shadow Balls, and like I said, Taunt just down the Cresselia. He's been a really big fan of Cresselia lately, so I think Cresselia might end up coming for that reason. A Calm Mind set with like Psyshock, Moonlight, and either Sub or Moonblast or Energy Ball or something like that is also definitely a possibility as well. Our next Mon is going to be our Tapu Koko here with Volt Switch, U-Turn, Discharge, and Dazzling Gleam. Originally I had Nature's Madness over U-Turn, but we didn't end up clicking it very much in the mocks. We switched over to U-Turn because U-Turn gives us the extra momentum on something like the Electivire. So if I go for something like a Dazzling Gleam, predicting him to switch out into the Electivire, I'm in a good spot because I do a lot of damage to it, like 30-something% to it. I then go for U-Turn, I do another around 20% to it. At that point, that's 50%. 2 Dazzling Gleams will then get the KO. And if I have rocks up, amazing. We're in so much better shape from there on. So I felt like having both U-turn options in U-turn and Volt Switch was the best way to go. Discharge, I'd like to get some paralysis. I think that the Incineroar could come in on me a couple times, and that's not the best option. So I'd like to get paralysis on that to weaken it, so that's easier for Spectre to clean up with. Like I said, Coco is great here. In terms of the investment, we don't have max special attack. We have quite a bit of investment into our bulk here. So what exactly does the investment in our bulk do? The bulk investment that we have. So first off, Coco speed ties Aerodactyl. We originally had Shuca Berry, which was there for the Aerodactyl if it was not running a nerve, but also there for the Electivire's Earthquake. But in the mocks, I saw a lot of Scarf Gengars. So I decided to go with Kevia Berry instead as a way to guarantee take a Scarf Sludge Wave from full, which is very nice. And regardless, we also do take a neutral Jolly Aerodactyl's Earthquake after Rocked, which is huge for us. We also take a +1 Aerodactyl Jolly non-boosted Stone Edge from full, which is amazing. And like I said, he has 1 Electric Resist and Selectivire. We can beat that. We feel pretty good about it. This is going to be our Tapu Koko for this week in the NCP Summer Slam. That's it. Words are hard. Regardless, moving on. I say regardless a lot. I'm sorry for that, guys. Moving on, our next mon is going to be Alistair, our Spectre. Now, Spectre is great because he doesn't have a normal type, and we can then just click Scarf Shadow Balls over and over. Now, people were thinking, oh, Matt, Scarf Shadow Ball is not better. It's going to be Spec Shadow Ball. That's the best way to go about it. And while I agree Spec Shadow Ball or Life Orb Shadow Ball with like Nasty Plot or whatever, or Sub Nasty Plot is also really good, I feel like Scarf is a bit better because with the Scarf, I don't expect him to be Scarf Aerodactyl. So we can actually outspeed his entire team. And I feel like I can chip down something like the Incineroar pretty well because Slowking forces in the Incineroar to knock it off. It's his only dark type to get rid of the item, which is my Rocky Helmet on the Slowking. So I felt like having a way to force it in, threaten it, scare it, make it maybe take some Rock Chip if it's Assault Vest, who knows, and then really force it into a position where it's weakened so that Spectre can sweep was going to be the best way for me. So I want to go with that as my option here. Spectre is really, really cool because it gets access to ghost moves that are going to be just absolutely amazing. And I think in every single one of my mocks, Spectre came in at the end, just clicked Shadow Ball like 3-4 times and won the game because it's that strong, especially when I get the Grim Nay boosts up. It's amazing. We have Shadow Ball, obviously. Mudshot is there because his Gengar, which is already weak to Shadow Ball and I can force it out, is weak to ground as well. So I can actually go for Mudshot, which will be super effective on it, but also super effective on the incoming Incineroar, which is amazing for us. And I feel like the only real punishes, the only punishes, period point blank, are going to be if he goes Aerodactyl or the Cresselia, which I don't see happening on a Spectre. And even then, if he does, I have ways around it. We are running Hyper Beam as a way to just blanket check the Incineroar, or blanket hit the Incineroar as hard as possible. That's it. And then we also have the Haze. Now, Haze is there specifically in case of like a Casaberry Victini that has Flame Charge. That could be kind of scary. If I think it might be Casaberry, I might go for Haze, and that way I can weaken it. The other option though is pretty straightforward. I just Mudshot. Mudshot, it will lower its speed, so it's kind of a moot point. But the bigger reason is because of Cresselia. In case Cresselia gets really, really, really set up on me, then I can Haze, drop that. I don't really see myself pressing it, but I just didn't know what else to put. Taunt just didn't seem to do the options for me, so I said, you know what? I feel fine against it. I feel fine with running Haze. Next up is going to be Archimedes, our Galar Slowking with the Rocky Helmet, Surf, Psychic, Future Sight, and Slack Off. Really good set here. We're running almost fully physically defensive because we need a way to take hits from Urshifu, from Victini, and also to chip them down with Rocky Helmet, but also keep ourselves healthy. And thank God for Regenerator because we can definitely do that. The investment on our... Oh, I didn't even mention it. For the Spectre, our speed on this set, I didn't even mention it. I'm surprised I didn't do that. But our speed on this is there for a Scarf, Jolly, Incineroar, and that's really it. So yeah. Next up, like I said, Galar Slowking, Surf, Psychic, Future Sight, Slack Off. The bulk on this set is going to be really useful because it allows me to take 2 non-boosted Urshifu's Surging Strikes or a Jolly Band Victini's V-Create from full. We are not too killed by Timid Scarf Victini's Blue Flare, and we also take a Life Orb Gengar's Shadow Ball as well. And we can Oko back with Psychic, which is huge. I feel pretty good about this set. It got unfortunately trapped by a Lapras and went for a Whirlpool Parasong on it. So shout out to Meta for that in the mocks. We're not going to be bringing this in on the Lapras. That's not happening, okay? But yeah, we're not bringing this in on Lapras. It's not happening. We got really punished. We still won the mock, but we definitely got punished. I don't want to lose my Slowking because it's my only... I'm only running 2 Regenmons this time. So I don't really have a Regenerator core if one of them drops. Next up is going to be Silvally. Silvally Dragon, the one that just will not gen for me right now. Multi-attack, U-turn, Toxic, and Thunderwave. It is Dragon Silvally, specifically because my opponent has 0 Dragon resist. He doesn't have a Steel type, doesn't have a Fairy type, He has nothing that resists dragon, which is absolutely amazing for us. So I feel like having this option as my go-to is the best, because not only does it resist the water, no dragon resist, no dragon immunity. That's why we're going to run Silvally Dragon. It also resists the water and the fire type attacks coming my way. U-turn for momentum, obviously Toxic is there for something like the Cresselia. Thunderwave is there specifically for something like the Victini, the Urshifu, the Gengar specifically, and even the Aerodactyl to an extent. Those are the big ones. If we can do that, then we're going to be in an amazing position. Really would have loved to be Silvally normal, but I just didn't feel like it was the best option because I really need to have backup ways to take on things like the Urshifu and the Victini specifically. This also is a really good check to the Incineroar, because Incineroar's knockoff was only 65 base power against us, instead of being like double that, because our item won't fall off, which is really useful. And then fire moves are going to be very, very weak against us. We also outspeed it and do a shit ton of damage back with multi-attack. And like I said, he has no switch in, so I feel really good about it. In terms of the investment that we have on our Silvally Dragon takes 2 Victini's Banded V-Creates. We also take 2 non-boosted Urshifu Close Combats, and we have T-Wave for the fast stuff, like I said, and then the Toxic for the slow stuff on Cresselia, and then the Silvally also takes 2 Gengars, Life Orb, Shadow Balls. Amazing. So yeah, that's our Silvally. Our final mod is going to be Jill. I love Jill. Jill is great. It's Rindo Berry this week. It is our lead because I really don't have anything else I'd like to lead off with, I'll be honest. I just don't see the matchup for anything. I just want to make sure I can get up rocks, because rocks are so damn good here. He has 1 remover and is going to be the Aerodactyl, which is not bad because he gets rid of Rock's Breast too, which is good because I'm not bringing any removal. Jill gets up rocks, and that's really useful, like I said. We are running Rest, as some of you may notice, and we have Tapu Koko with Electric Terrain, and you might think to yourself, Matt, you're stupid. No, shut up, you're stupid, okay? Rest allows me to get back my health, and then if I bring this thing in when Electric Terrain is up, boom, I'm awake and I'm back to full, just like that. That's it. I feel good about that. I feel like that's a really solid strategy, but I don't need it. My other move was Toxic, and I never ended up clicking it. This also stops me from being stupid and clicking Toxic against the Cresselia in case Cresselia goes for Taunt, or goes for Energy Ball against me, or it goes for Sub. That's the big one. Okay, Sub, Calm Mind, Moonlight, Psyshock came against me in a mock, and it did some decent work. So I don't want to have to deal with that, and my play is to flip turn against Cresselia every single time I see it. The investment on our set with the Rindo Berry is huge here. So what do? Well, we take Specs, Gengar's Energy Ball because of our Rindo Berry. We also take 2 Life Orb Gengar Shadow Balls because of our special defense investment. We take Max Special Attack, non-boosted Lapras's Modest Freeze Dry. And our defense allows to maximize the chance of taking 2 Urshifu Scarf Close Combats or Surging Strikes. It's like 7% chance to do a kill, which is nice. And basically the entire goal, get up rocks, flip turn. That's it. That's it. So it's been brought to my attention that apparently it does not wake you up. Electric Terrain does not wake you up from being already asleep. It just prevents you from falling asleep. So it's a wasted move. It doesn't matter. I'm still going to be able to use it to fall asleep. So yeah, guys, if you enjoyed the team builder, this ridiculous team builder that it was, even to those people who were in chat, thank you for watching it. Do me a favor, leave a like on the video. Of course, comment your thoughts on the battle down below. Commenting is the best way to help the channel grow. If you enjoyed the video, of course, and you want to see more, subscribe to the channel too. Shout out to our YouTube channel members. I will give them their shoutouts, their proper shoutouts once we go into battle. But yeah, guys, let's do it. It's time to battle. All right, everyone, welcome back. We are here for the battle, and there is no Urshifu. Holy shit, no Urshifu. Okay, I'm cool with that. Not mad at it. But we are here for the NCP Summer Slam round 3. Let's just add him what he's got. He's got Gengar. He's got Victini. He's got the Lapras. He's got the Incineroar, the Electivire, and the Aerodactyl. So no Cresselia, no Urshifu. I had not seen that combination before in my mock. All right. If you guys missed the team builder, make sure to go back and check it out. It was a ton of fun, really wacky and stupid. And if you guys wanted to just see how it went down, there's the VOD on Twitch, which is available. So make sure to go and check that one out. I do want to say shout out to our YouTube channel members. We have 6 of them. Olivia Sama, Hayes, Eric in level 1. We got Terrence Jordan level 2, and then Volt and Sully in level 3. Shout out to those 6. In terms of leads, I know what I want to lead with. It's Swampert, and that's our lead. I am quite spooked. About the Lapras, because I really don't want it to be a trapping set. That'd be annoying, okay? Because it can trap my Swampert technically. I don't have, yeah, it can trap my Swampert. That's the big thing. Yeah, Lapras is just a pain. I really didn't want it to come. That's fine. It is what it is. Let's do it. I don't think he leads off with Lapras, if anything. So yeah, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. 16 viewers, goddamn. We are live on twitch.tv if you guys skipped the Teambuilder, twitch.tv/MattOshea. Good luck, have fun to my opponent, Joe the Flaming. Make sure to go and check him out. He's been really huge in the community, helping out with Ocean League. Been absolutely amazing. As it is, unfortunately, the Lapras. That's fine. I get up my rocks here. And I Earthquake a bunch. Or depending on what he does, I switch out. I rock. Freeze Dry, I imagine. Freeze Dry. Yep. It's fine. Big damage. Okay. I did like 156. So Swampert against Lapras. Level 50. That's level. That doesn't make sense. Way too much damage. It's like no physical attack. My Earthquake should do a good chunk. I don't need this thing around anymore. I don't want to get weakened. I'm gonna go for Earthquake here. I just don't want to risk losing my Slowking. Don't want to lose my Slowking here. So Earthquake comes out, should do like 30-ish% if it's got no defense. That's actually got no HP either. That's not bad. That's like 25%. And Hydro Pump comes out, and it connects. Okay, so the fact that it has Hydro Pump means that I'm pretty sure it's not going to have Whirlpool and Parasol. I'm pretty confident. I think it's going to be like an Assault Vest set. Which is not terrible. I can go to Coco with Volt Switch, which is what I'm going to do. Because I think this thing is going to go for something. Coco. Discharge is 70 to 82. It's got no bulk. It's gonna have a ton of HP. I feel like a Electivire is gonna come in here. I'm gonna U-turn. I don't think he wants to lose this Lapras. I think Lapras is really solid as a way to check quite a few things. Be really good defensively. I'm just gonna go for U-turn. I am super frazzled. Like, holy shit. This entire stream has been an absolute clusterfuck, and it's impacting my play. I'm gonna be confident about that. I gotta make sure I can calm down. But we have our rocks up, which is good. We have rocks. Hooray. What is he gonna do here? Stays in. Okay. We'll chip it down some more. It's at about 50%. That's fine. And I can go to Slowking here, which I think is pretty safe. So I'm going to do that. So Lapras against Slowking. Hydro Pump does 32 at most if it's modest, no special attack. 201 down to 144 is what? That's 57 points of health. Okay. He's pretty weak. I don't think that... Again, I feel good that he's not going to be that trapping set. So I'm going to go for this... I'm going to go for the Psychic here. I don't think he's that trapping set. Freeze Dry, yeah, that's fine with me. Freeze Dry is going to do 20% at most. Oh, come on! Oh, thank God. Oh. That is Assault Vest. I am confident. Let's slack off here. Get back some HP. This Lapras is going to be proving to be annoying as hell. I don't even know if this is Boots or Assault Vest or what. I feel like from the damage it's Assault Vest. Gosh darn it. Freeze Dry again. That's fine. He won't get 2 freezes in a row, will he? Good, he did not. So he knows I'm not Assault Vest now. We got our health back. We go for a Future Sight here. I think a Future Sight into a Psychic will kill. We outspeed. He's roaring me? Dragon Tailing me? Avalanche. Ooh, physical. Yeah, in case you didn't know, we're more physically defensive, so we're good there. And the Rocky Helmet chip. Oh, that is clutch. Let's Psychic here. I didn't know Avalanche was a contact move. How is Avalanche a contact move? But Bolt Strike or Fusion Bolt is not. If you guys know, from BBL, we took a I think it was our Vicable, our Rocky Helmet Vicable. Took a fusion, what's it called? Not the Fusion Flare. What's the word? Bolt Strike. Eating it up. I want you to live here. Please live. Good. And now I can heal up. And you will die to the Future Sight. But yeah, I did a Fusion Flare, not Fusion, so I keep mixing up the terms. A Bolt Strike, and unfortunately, it is not a contact move for some reason. But somehow Avalanche is. Dude, no way! Are you kidding me? I should have run Scald. I should have run Scald. I put Surf on instead because Surf had the power that I needed to, but no. Dude, that is twice. Bro, are you kidding me? That Lapras put in the absolute most amount of work. It would not have been that bad. We would have had our rocks up, we would have gotten rid of this, we had a Slowking that's at almost full health, but now we have a frozen Slowking, which is not good. That is so bad. Bro, are you kidding? No! Oh, what is this? Electivire. We switch out here. We go Silvally. Yay! Oh god. I'm already like amped as is and just freezes twice. No, he's gonna go for Volt Switch now. Yep, there's the Volt Switch. It was a free play. Like there was no downside to it. I just couldn't lose it. I couldn't lose the potential for Earthquake. The good news is his Ice type is gone. So right now he literally has nothing that can Oak me from full. Like we take Banded Victini's V-Create. Like yo Gengar, I'm pretty sure we'll take the Gengar hit. M-J Fire Rebound, which is Victini. That is fine with me. I'm going to U-turn here. You'll outspeed me. We'll take the hit. Do we take special Victini's Glaciate here? Victini. Special Timid Glaciate. Glaciate. We take it. If it's specs, it is a roll. It's about a 50-50 roll. I'm going to U-turn here regardless. I feel like he switches out or goes for V-Create. Glaciate. He's special. 173. Okay, that's Scarf. That is not even... Oh, that is not even Scarf. No. We are 173 onto 111. That it's 62. It is... That's Life Orb? What the hell did that do so little? Alright. It's Life Orb. Okay. Let's take a look and see. I don't think we go Spectre. I mean, I could Mud Shot. And then go back into Incineroar and see it to fall in on the Incineroar. Which is what I'm going to do. It's Mud Shot. I don't know. I don't know. I'm so thrown off by that freeze, because I would have definitely gone to Slowking there. Roman Reigns. Is it Boots? It is not Boots. That is huge for us. Bleh. Could be Assault Vest after that damage. That's fine with me. I think a knockoff comes out here, which is okay, because I go into Fallen. And then we multi-attack for free. He has no resist. Knockoff, yep. And 111 down to... Ooh. Did quite a bit of damage there. We multi-attack here. I just want to get as much chip down on this as possible, because our game plan is to win with Spectrier, Scarf Spectrier. And once this is weakened, then we're in. We got it. I'll feel really good about our chances once this is gone. Because we know Victini's not Scarf, we know it's Life Orb. And like, why would we bulky Victini with a Life Orb? Judas effect. Alright, I will take the chip damage on this. Thank you. Go for the multi-attack. Do some good damage here. Oh, that is damage. Do we go Archimedes here? That is the question. Expecting an Ice Punch. Expecting the Ice Punch. I'm going to switch out. Maybe it's Assault Vest. Psychic. Special. Wow, that's some damage there. How weak are you? Is that in the range of U-turn? I feel like it is from Torn. Electivire. Level 50. Tornado Asterion. Yeah. I'm going to make a really aggressive play here. No, I can't do that. I can't do that. If he goes for Volt Switch, that hurts. We drop to Wild Charge. He's not Life Orb. I don't think he's gonna be Wild Charge. I think it'll be Thunder Punch, if anything. Or Thunderbolt, rather. Thunderbolt. Come on out. Thunderbolt. 2v2. Timid. We take the Thunderbolt. I'm gonna go into Icarus here. I'm gonna play risky. I take the Volt Switch. Psychic. Psychic? Are you Scarf? Okay, well that's fine. I just U-turn here. If you are Scarf, that's fine. I get all the health back. And if you're not Scarf, you die. Switches out. Well, we U-turn, we gain momentum. What does he go into? MJ Fire Reba. Yeah, I'm okay with this. Take the rocks. Take the U-turn. Okay. That did some good chunk of damage there. So against Victini, level 50. Coco does more with U-turn to Victini. So I'm going to go for Coco. I'm going to U-turn out. Oh, I should have gone Spectrier. I could have Shadow Ball for free there, because even if he goes into Incineroar, he's taking rocks. I Volt Switch. Or U-turn, rather, excuse me. Yep. This should get the KO. As it does. And I think I go Icarus here. No. What does he have left? That's weakened. He has to go Electivire on me. He has to go Electivire on me, and then I can go into Fallen, force it. Yeah, so I go into Icarus here. I'm gonna go Icarus. I don't want to go into Slowking because Slowking's frozen. Like, Slowking is a sack at this point to the Gengar. God damn, that freeze sucked. Oh, that freeze is playing such a big impact. Falcon Arrow. Aerodactyl, okay. Any rocks chip? No, no rocks chip. Okay, so Aerodactyl, offensive, level 50 against my Tornadus. Not banned. Jolly Stone has a chance to KO us. I don't take Earthquake anymore from this thing. I got a U-turn, and I might lose here if he's Dragon Dance. I think I lose. I lose here, and I'm gonna be honest. Without the freeze there, I can use my Slowking. I can actually play the way I want to play. This is game because I got frozen twice, sadly. Holy shit. Holy shit. Well, let's go hard into Coco. Let's make him think we're Shaka. Scarf Spectre does not speed attacks. I'm a slow Spectrier. That was at +1. He's unnerved anyways. We Volt Switch here. We hope that somehow he doesn't Earthquake me. He's unnerved too. Dude, I'm so upset about the freeze. That was so game-changing. Because yes, Archimedes would have been the play there. Earthquake comes out, and that is a GG. If I was... Damn it. God damn it, man. Go Alistair here. +1 stone. I should have gone to this first. +1 stone is a roll. We do nothing back. We do nothing back. We do 60 to 71. And he's gonna outspeed me twice. Dude, that freeze is so massive, and it's really caught. Oh my god, we're gonna lose to the freeze. We're gonna lose to the freeze. And he connects to the roll. And he gets it. It's a crit! Dude! That freeze. Oh my god. Like, if you missed that, I had a chance. Like, my play right now is Hurricane Confuse him. And he hits again. Dude, god damn it. This game fucking sucks sometimes. This game sucks sometimes. I felt so good about this matchup. I had it. If I do not get fucking frozen, I'm so confident I could just play around freely with Slowking, and I had it. God damn it, man. Like, that's so... Just having a Slowking around with Rocky Helmet would have been so nice to have. Like, I don't need to sack off. I don't need to switch out and take an unnecessary chip on my Silvally, okay, which could have been an answer to this thing. Like, I just... GG's. I'm super salty. Like, you better believe it. I don't feel good about this at all because fucking freeze, crits, just everything there was so bad. How did he get everything there? I felt like I outplayed him so badly, but what the hell? Dude, that freeze was so big. That freeze was absolutely game-changing and knocks us out of the competition. I don't feel like... He had nothing left for me. And I feel like he was Scarf Electivire now. Based on the way he played it. I'm so salty. Oh my god. Like, yeah, maybe my play wasn't to go into the Aerodactyl. Like, what would I have done? If I was under the impression, I was like, you know what? Remember about Dragon Dance, Aerodactyl. My play should have been to go into... I just OHKO'd the Oko with Coco. My play should have been to go into... First off, my play should have been to go Spectrier. Number one. I go Spectrier, I play Shadow Ball. Okay? Because if I get the KO on that, great. That was my play. That was my misplay. Instead of getting the KO with Coco, I should have gone the KO with Spectrier. Because then he can't Dragon Dance on me. That was my misplay. So as much as I want to complain about the freeze, and it really fucking sucks, the misplay was not going to Spectre, and that is what cost the game here, okay? And it's frustrating because I know the game would have been different if I had my Slowking to use, but this was in my control still, and I still messed it up. I had to get better at that moment, and it really sucked. And maybe I didn't see it because I was so like hopped up before, and I was just like really antsy, but god damn, that's frustrating. That is so frustrating. I should have gone Spectre. I should have gone Spectre, and it was absolutely game-changing. Because if I go Spectre and I get the KO on Victini, my +1, how much does +1 do to Incineroar? Assuming it was like Assault Vest or something. Regardless, I don't think it was Assault Vest, but it probably was, honestly. Assault Vest, Spectre, +1. Shadow Ball does 14 to 17. I would just switch out. I would get the KO on Victini, I'd switch out. If he goes for a U-turn on my, Silvally, I just Thunder, and he goes into Aerodactyl that way, I just Thunder Wave the Aerodactyl. Just one really, really shitty decision that ends up costing me. And again, while I believe that this game also came down to that freeze, I cannot forget the fact that I misplayed there. God, that is so rough. That is so rough. All right, guys. Well, for those of you who enjoyed the video, stick around. We are going to be doing a post-game interview with Joe the Flaming. He wants to upload it to his channel. So if you guys want to see that portion, you have to go over to his channel to check it out. Make sure to comment your thoughts on the battle down below. What other misplays did you see of mine? What other thoughts on the game did you have? That's frustrating. That's so frustrating. God damn. All right, well, our run comes to an end. If you guys want to see more of this team, more of a team that is similar to this with a lot of regenerator Pokemon, make sure to follow our run for the PAC, PAC, Pokemon All-Stars competition, where we are going to have a team that is kind of similar-ish. So make sure to stick around for that. We are also streaming that on Twitter every single week. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you guys all next time.